What's up, family? I'm sure you guys have seen these short clips of dudes standing outside near vehicles that are very expensive, typically a supercar. Girl walks by, he tries to holler, she don't pay him no mind. Next thing you know, he's walking toward the supercar. Now she's interested, she's ready to give up the phone number, the panties in many cases, and everything else. In this situation, this girl climbs into the car with this guy who she don't even know. Climbs into the car, sits down, and starts immediately talking about the bag. She says she want a bag from him. She says she got a baby and bills, and she need a bag. Dude's like, well, can we get to know each other? She's like, nah, I ain't trying to do all that. You want to holler at me, you gonna have to give me a bag. And he said, well, you gonna drop some next? She said, no, I ain't doing all of that. He said, well, what you bringing to the table? What you know how to do? She said, I can cook tacos and nachos. And anyway, the girl says that she's a stripper also. Go figure. Now, fam, first and foremost, the conversation is inappropriate. I know some of y'all say, well, it's better to get it out of the way right now. It's be up front. No, I get it. I get what you're saying, but understand this. Yes, some of those relationships do end up working out, but, tricks and hoes marry each other all the time. So that ain't no big deal. Having said that, in a relationship, you should be able to talk about everything, including sex and money. Money is important, but if a man leaves with his wallet, he will never be respected by his woman. She will always view him as a trick. Likewise, sex is important, but if a woman leaves with sex, she will never be respected by her man. He will always view her as a hoe. I know what you're thinking. Not always, not always. I'm not talking about the 1 in a million. I'm talking about the rule. I'm speaking in general. The reason why so many people make mistakes in relationships is because they don't even understand that the first step in forming a healthy relationship is effective communication. You build intimacy through vulnerable discussions. I take myself, for example. In my personal journey, I've learned that it is far better to not be so anxious to give or receive, but to learn. Learning about a person who you're considering as a serious mate opens up the possibility of having feelings for that person. Feelings inspire like. Like inspires you to care about that person. And caring will activate an action inside of you that will allow you to give without pressure, receive without entitlement, and love without a limit. No more talk.